Hello everyone, Super Mustache Pika here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest III, Seeds of Salvation. In the last episode, we had gone to the Kingdom of Portoga, got the letter to give to Nordy the Dwarf, who gave us access to complete going through the cave into the east. And then we headed north up to a shrine, just where there was an inn, due to the difficult enemies. Well, not right now, we're fighting some cumuluses, but as soon as we get back into the mountain range and stuff like that, we'll fight some more new enemies. But in today's episode, we are going to be heading towards the next town and progressing with the story. We are on a mission from the King of Portoga to retrieve Black Pepper. If we can retrieve some Black Pepper, he will give us his ship, which will allow us to explore the rest of the world. And here we fight some more Hell Ninos. As you can see right there, the last battle we fought their cumuluses, which are not that scary. These guys, like I mentioned in the last video, they can breathe fire, they can be a pain in the ass. Right now, in between episodes, I was, just seeing how things were, and like I mentioned in the last video, the difficulty spike has increased a lot. I'm not concerned with Lollipai, Akuro, and Kurokin. Sadas, on the other hand, because of his low HP, I'm concerned, because if we get into fights with a lot of Hell Ninos and other enemies around here that cast multi-targeting spells, he could get killed pretty quick. Here we got some more Rotten Weilers and another Hell Nino. So this area, there are a lot of new enemies. We have not met. We've already met up. I believe we met up with these guys in the last episode. And yeah, but we're going to continue here, and that's another thing that the Rottenweilers will do. They will call for help, and they will bring in more. There's quite a few enemies in this area that actually do that. They will call for reinforcements, and it's very successful. And missed the Rottenweiler there because they cast. No, they didn't cast Dazzle. Their agility is not that high, so I shouldn't have any issues not being able to hit them. But as you can see, they can hit hard. And I'm hoping when we get to the next town, there might be some new armor to help bump up our defense, because I feel like it's not enough. But anyway, Sadas reaches level 15. Hopefully some good HP. 3 HP, 8 MP, that's good. 2 strength, 2 resilience, 3 agility, 3 wisdom, 3 luck. And he learns the spell Tingle. This will actually cure paralysis, as I mentioned in many earlier episodes. When we are just in the area around Romeria, paralysis can carry on after battle, but it does go away after a while. Okay, some more Rottenweilers and Rumblebees, not too threatening. So we're just going to continue. So yeah, I have been trying to think of what to talk about during some of these episodes, because there's not really a whole much going on in this episode. We're just trying to get to a new area, a new town. Not really anything to talk about, new monsters or encounters. I've already talked about how I feel that the game has gotten. I forgot how much the game kind of does a little difficulty spike jump here, or spikes a little bit. But yeah, I can't complain. We're getting XP and gold. That's enough. As you can see, we have like over 24,000. I mean, yeah. Like I said, when I was using the magic key in various areas, we had 2 ruby wristbands that we sold, and that was like almost 15,000 gold. So here, yes, we still encounter high heel slimes around here. I mean, they were rare to come across it in Alahan, but now we still come across them. I'm getting tired of these Rottenweilers. I can't wait till we're done being away from these types of enemies. The undead wolf with the eye just hanging out. I mean, if anyone hasn't realized yet, yes, Akira Toriyama did design all the characters for this series. Yes, and I wasn't sure if he did it for the first game, but he did. And he's done all the character designs, monster designs, and everything for the whole Dragon Quest series, even the spin-offs he does for like the Dragon Quest monsters and the Joker series. And obviously the Dragon Quest Heroes series that's just been coming out a couple years. That's actually something I would love to play, but I currently don't have a PS4 and I don't have a capture device for that, so. But as I said, I'm starting with 3 because basically that's the beginning of the whole legacy of Lodo or Erdrick. And yeah, the encounter rates are starting to get a little ridiculous now. Like I said, I'm getting a little tired of seeing Rottenweilers. I wouldn't mind seeing a different monster to fight. But no, I'm going to start with 3. After I complete this one, I'll probably move on to Dragon Quest, the first Dragon Quest. I don't know, that's going to be probably that might be a short series. I might do like 20-minute videos just to progress, to shorten it up, because it's not a very long game. Then after that, probably I would be tackling Dragon Quest 2. I'm planning on doing probably an announcement in the upcoming weeks, because right now I've had a pretty crazy week with work, and yeah, things have been kind of crazy. But we're going to continue on here. Alright, sorry for that. I had a little interference with the video. I just decided to cut out. But here we got a new battle. We got some ant guzzlers and mushroom mages. I'm hoping this did not throw the sync off for my commentary with the video. I don't know, for some reason my recording software on my tablet decided to be like, oh, we're going to stop the video, and catch me off guard half-time, and I don't really have time to sit back and do this again. I'm trying to, as I was mentioning before, I am just swamped with work currently. Right now, as I'm recording this, I'm on day 6 of a 7-day stretch of work, and I'm squeezing this in when I can. So, anyways, Lollipie reaches level 16. Excellent HP increase, 13, excellent. MP by 4. Strength 3, Agility 6, Resilience 6, Wisdom 3, Luck 5. That's helpful with the new Vamp personality. And Akiro reaches level 14. Only HP by 7. 3 Strength, 4 Resilience, 1 Agility, 4 Luck. Kind of sucks. And he learns Evac. This is an excellent spell to have. This will allow us to actually leave dungeons, towers, and any other place where we cannot use the return spell. So if we're in battle, if we're like in a cave or something, as you can see up there in the upper right before you enter. Yeah. Anyways, welcome to Baharata. This is where we can acquire some black pepper. But here, there's the church. There's nothing in here. Of course, like with every time I go to a new village, I'm going to explore. I'm going to see if I can find any new items. And maybe more mini medals, because we want to get 30. We're on a mission to get 30 mini medals so we can get the next item. But here we got the black pepper, huh? Well, the uncle who's running the shop down the alley is selling them. This is the weapon and armor shop, and here we can get some new equipment. Well, we already had a Morning Star. That's like a whip. Sizable scissors. I'm definitely going to get the Kurokin. Somatic staff. As you can see there, 25 attack increase to Sadas. But with the somatic staff, when you use a physical attack, when you're equipped with it, it uses up 3 MP per attack. As you can see there, full plate armor and some other stuff. I am going to be purchasing that stuff off camera, in between episodes here. But for right now, we're just going to explore this town. We're going to see what's going on. Basic item shop, nothing new. And let's see, no, we're going to go in the inn yet? No, not yet. We're going to explore some more. Now in here, it looks like there's kind of a shrine with this old woman. The Archfiend is sure to destroy us all. He's the master of cold and freezing darkness, the lord of the land of death, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that kind of like a crazy kook. It almost seemed like one of those people outside, you see in cities wearing a sign, the end is near. And then he's like, you don't want to go to the cave beyond them bridges near town. It's just some bloodthirsty bandits. Bandits? Well, we've already met bandits before. Maybe it's a different types of bandits. Yeah, find nothing in the pot. Anything in this drawer? Nothing. This guy ain't got nothing of interest. What a loser. Barbarian looking goon. Anyways, we go down here. Well, this looks like another shop, but there's no clerk. I came here to buy black pepper, but the uncle who's running the shop is having had his granddaughter kidnapped. Okay. Oh, I forgot we just snuck out of town here. So I'm going to talk to that thief, or, yeah, that thief in the lower left corner of the village. Traveler ye, you're encountering plenty of dangers, yet the most wondrous wand, the somatic staff, that allows magic power to be used offensively. Yes, as I mentioned, but it burns up. So you have to be careful because, as I mentioned, the staff will use 3 MP per physical attack. It's a single targeting weapon, so that's good, but when you have... I'm not concerned right now with Sadas because he has such high MP right now for this point of the game, which is great. I'm not complaining. And these two are talking about how the water here is holy and most sacred. We can actually interact with the water. I thought, and it's like, well, maybe it'll heal us, like it did in the cave when we got the Dreamstone. No, it doesn't. It's just something you can interact with. So, nothing too spectacular. So I think I'm doing, organize some items here. Yeah, I'm trying to see if it did change, but no, it didn't. It didn't heal nothing or change anything, so kind of wasting my time with this. Yeah, I know, okay. I don't know why I keep doing this. I need to continue on here. You see these two talking here. Here's the man that owns the pepper shop. My beautiful Poti, my granddaughter Tanya, for the life of my life, is being kidnapped by despicable scoundrels. Her betrothed Gopal, he seemed very trusting, and he's like, no, I will not. He's like, I will be the one to save her. I cannot protect her. How can I have her start a family with her? I will get her away from those dogs. We cannot put our trouble. And he's like, and the old man is like, well, we'll ask these travelers to help. Well, Gopal's like, nope, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to prove. So he runs off to that cave. So we're going to explore a little more, and we're going to start kind of raiding people's homes, like we always do. Nothing of interest in here. Wayfarer's clothes, we're going to sell those. Those are practically useless now. And that's the one thing with playing any of these games on the Dragon Quest series, like when they were remade on the DS or the Super Famicom versions, they would put items that you would normally think that NPCs would carry because they're not warriors. You'd think like, oh, I found a pair of plain clothes or Wayfarer's clothes. Yeah, I know you're not going to find great stuff, but yeah. Anyways, this man says to the north of here is standing Altray's Abbey, a place where you can change your vocations. Perhaps he will try the life of a gadabout. Hint, hint about a gadabout. No, as he says, sagest ways, lifestyle. There's a special thing when we get to the point in the game when I decided to change some vocations, because I will be doing that soon, but not right now. Here, there we get mini medal, another mini medal. I gotta double check the count. But yeah, we're gonna stay here at the end. And we'll heal. And I think we have explored everywhere in this. So, in between videos, I'm going to do maybe a little level grinding. I'm going to explore some more of this area to clear it out. Definitely going to buy some new weapons and armor. And in the next episode, I'm going to decide where we're going to go next. We were asked to save someone, but maybe next time. This has been Super Mustache Pika.